system of the human body. Let's find out how they do the work. Skeletal system gives the body structural support and shape. It holds the body as one and allows it to move. So, what composes the skeletal system, and how does each part of the skeletal system help the body in terms of form and movement? Bones. Do you know that there are around 206 bones in our body? When you were a baby, you have about 305 bones, some of them eventually fusing together. Each bone has a specific size and shape that matches its function. There are long and short bones, there are flat bones, and irregularly shaped bones. The bones in our body have two divisions. The first one is the actual skeleton that protects the delicate organs in the body, and the last one is the appendicular skeleton. It provides support and aids the body in movement. The actual skeleton is composed of bones that protect, like the skull, backbone, breastbone, and ribs. The skull protects the brain. It is made up of many bones which are fused together to form a helmet-like a structure called the cranium. Attached to the skull is the backbone or spinal column. It is made up of irregularly shaped, hollow bones called vertebrae, singular vertebra, that are stacked on top of each other. The breastbone is a long flat bone at the middle of the chest. It is attached to the ribs. The breastbone and the ribs enclose the heart and lungs. The appendicular skeleton is composed of bones that aid movement. These include the collarbones, the shoulder blades, and the bones of the arms, legs, and hips. The bones that protrude at the base of the neck are the collarbones. They are attached to triangular bones called shoulder blades. Both bones stabilize the rib cage and connect the shoulders to the arms. The arm has 3 bones, one in the upper arm and 2 in the lower arm. Each hand also has several bones for the fingers and the palm. The same can be said for the leg. It has one long one in the upper leg, as well as 2 bones in the lower leg. Between the upper and lower leg is the kneecap. The foot also has several bones just below the waist. You can feel the hip bone, which connects the backbone and the legs. So there are the examples of skeleton, a human skeletal. It shows the bone parts of the human body. Joints. You can bend your knees, twist your arms, nod your head, and do other movements. You can do a lot of movements because of your joints. A joint is formed when 2 bones connect. So these are the examples of our joints. This one is a gliding joint, the hinge joint, the ball and socket joint, the pivot joint, the cartilage, ligament, and tendon joint. So what are the types and movements of those joints? At gliding joint, the location is at the wrist, and the movement is sliding bones over each other. Hinge joints, ang location is the ankles, knees, and elbows, the movement, bending and straightening. Ball and socket joints, the location is in shoulders, movement, free movement in all directions. Saddle joints, the location is a thumbs, movement, tilting in several directions. Pivot joints, the location is head and neck, and the movement is limited movement during turning right to left. So cartilage, some bones have their ends coated with a smooth and slippery tissue. This fibrous tissue is called cartilage. It functions as a shock absorber. It also acts as a cushion between two bones and helps the joints move. There are also an oil-like fluid at the end of the bones called synovial fluid that lubricates the bones. Next, the ligaments. Touch the back of your knee. What you feel is a ligament. Ligaments are made of very thick and elastic material, making them tough. They can stretch when the bones move. The bones do not separate even if they do a lot of movement because the ligaments hold them together. Next is tendons. Ligaments connect a bone to another bone. Tendons connect a muscle to a bone. Tendons are also made of tough material. An example of a tendon is the Achilles tendon in the foot. It connects the calf muscles to the heel of the bone. This is how to take care of the human bones or carrying the skeletal system. You have learned how important your skeletal system is. While bones are hard, they can be broken and weakened if not cared for properly. Bone injuries can be avoided if you follow the proper care of the skeletal systems. Here are some ways to care for the skeletal system. Number 1. Eat and drink calcium-rich foods like milk, cheese, and dairy products. Number 2. Include vitamin D foods in your diet, such as eggs, oily fish like tuna and tilapia, and orange juice to assist in calcium absorption. The last one is exercise at least twice a week to build healthy bones and prevent osteoporosis. Number 4, always maintain a proper posture. Avoid smoking and drinking alcoholic beverages. Number 6, always wear your seatbelt when driving and a helmet when using a motorcycle. Also, in playing sports and engaging in extreme physical activities such as football, skating, bicycling, and horseback riding, always use safety gears to avoid bone injuries.